Hello people, today I have kind of an odd video. I just want to show a friend of mine, Dan the Man. Sometimes he comments on my videos, most of the time he doesn't. We talk a lot on Discord though. The difference between silver, gold, and Electrum, I think it is. Let me double check. Electrum looks like, not Electrum. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is silver. I have also gold. And I have an empty that I will mix and show what that looks like. And then I have a couple spoons with a base of black primer on these. So it's kind of flat, but it has a little bit of tooth, so these things could stick on pretty well. And you guys could see what that looks like too. All right, so this one's gonna be silver first. My silver does clog up my airbrush, so I have it on open wide. Let's hope I don't clog it up before I get it all covered. Nice splatters there. All right, we're gonna try that again since I hate how that came out. Honestly, I still hate this. I hate how it comes out spattered like that, even as thin as it is. That's bizarre. But we'll leave that one here. You know that's what silver looks like, relatively speaking. Let's leave that one there. Next up is gold. This one works a little bit better on my airbrush. The traditional beautiful gleaming yellow metallic. So the next one will be, it's a mixture of gold and silver, and it says usually gold and 20% silver. So we're gonna go like about that much gold, and I think 20% of that wouldn't be a lot at all. So let's see. That's probably more than enough, but let's go ahead and stir that up. I usually use the end of a brush, which is why my brushes look so ugly. And as you can tell, there's not a lot of change to that. Gold is usually pretty overpowering. Gold has a very substantial flare to its color. It might be a little bit lighter, but then I'm going to bring the other gold back over here. It's still pretty gold. And even if I were to add more silver, it wouldn't really change anything. But let's go ahead and spray this. All right, last spoon. This is the Electrum. All right, all that's left is for them to dry and we'll compare them. Okay, so we have our awful looking silver. That is those chunks that I don't know why it constantly makes those. It's this silver in particular. I've used a couple of other brands and they kind of do the same thing, but in this one it's just a really pronounced spittle effect. But this one is designed for airbrushes my size, still does this. So I eventually have to get a airbrush with a larger opening or larger orifice or needle set. But that's this one, silver. This one's the gold, as you see, nice shiny. Tries to steal all the focus on the camera. Looks really good. I like the coverage of this one. The particle effect is really small, so it gives it a nice shiny look. But main thing we're looking at is the color. That looks like gold. You know, it looks like the metal gold. It's very pretty. This one is the Electrum. You can see it's just a hair brighter than normal gold. That is this one here. It has like a gleamier effect, and it still has that spittle from that damn silver that I use. So that is why it looks a little bit less consistent than this one. And here it is compared to that silver. You see, silver always has a bluish tone in any light that you put it in. Actually, I can change the light here to see. This is a warmer light effect. This still has a blue, and this is a blue light effect. It has a nicer mellow color to it. This is the one I usually use. And then that's my normal white. But no matter which way you look at it, it has that blue. But gold is so overwhelmingly powerful that it always turns anything that mixes with it into a gold. And it's very difficult to get that gold out of there, even at very low ratios. Even if I was to use just a drop of gold in the silver, it would look similar to this. It would not have that blue effect anymore. So silver's a really hard color to come back to if you're alloying it with anything else. Now, in real metals, it's the same way. They have that very blue color, but it does not stay around. Like any color that you mix it with, silver is going to lose its hue. Gold is always going to be the winner, though. So that's the Electrum look in paint. Some people will say, hey, you can't really mix these paints because of the way the pigments work. That might be true. And, you know, I might, honestly, I think this one, I might be barking up the wrong tree here, but honestly, this is the effect I've had with any paint that I've used. Anything you try to mix with silver is going to end up, or anything you mix with gold is going to look gold. That's always been my experience. So, good luck if you want to try it yourself. I happen to like this color if it didn't have that stupid spittle effect that this one did. I really hate that. It's a really loathsome effect because so many things need to be silvered or chromed, and it always just, it's probably my gun. That's probably what it is. I'll just say that. But hopefully this answers your question, Dan. I hope it does, because this is what it looks like in paint. Good luck to you, bud. Bye-bye.